You don't even, when you marry, you may not even have that time. You have kids, you have to take care of people, you have so many things to do. I was able to get, into a position where I'm like, I never imagined that I was ever going to get. I'm making a lot more than what I was getting back then. In your 20s, you're just trying to figure out what is working, what works for you. You're just trying to figure out your life. You're going to see that some of your friends, they might be doing better than you. I'm not even going to come here and be lying to you. Hello everyone, I want to say a very big welcome to my channel. If this is the first time that you're joining, welcome to the family, welcome to the A game. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to level up in your 20s. I'm going to be sharing with you some things that really changed my life, things I'm still doing, because it's actually something that you have to keep doing. It's a journey. It's not something that you do once and stop. These are the things I learned, and I started doing them, and it helped me, to be where I am and to still be better, because I know I'm going to be better than this. So the first way to level up yourself in your 20s is to actually set goals. See, I talk about this a lot, but I know there are still some people who don't do this. They still joke with this, but setting goals have really helped me level up like this in my 20s, because I decided to, like, okay, you know what, I'm going to start setting goals for myself, what I want for my life. It really helped me. I remember during my university days, like, there was this my teacher that told us that, oh, where do you really see yourself in 5 years? I remember him just saying those things, and I was like, really? I've never really thought about it. Me just thinking about it, it made me just realize that, oh, what do I really want? What are the goals that I want? And the one thing that I knew that I wanted then when I was in university was that I didn't want to work for anybody. And even if I get to work for anybody, I didn't want to get, like, just chicken change, that kind of money that you'll be like, what is this? Because I knew my worth. Like, I just wanted more out of life. So that helps me to set high goals for myself. So I remember, like, getting some jobs, like being a banker, and even getting some jobs. I remember this really high paying job, like, for people it looked like a very high paying job, and I was going to be like a secretary, or should I say like an assistant to a boss, but I was like, no, this is not it. And I remember leaving that job, and if not that I had a goal, like, set out for myself, that, oh, this is what I want for myself, you see that I would have just accepted just any kind of thing that came my way. I would have just accepted any job. I set some goals for myself, and that was what really helped me, because at that period when I left those jobs that I'm like, oh, these jobs are good, but I wanted more. It's not like I had money. I was broke. I didn't have so much, but because I had things I said I wanted for myself. So that was why I left those jobs. And today I was able to get, into a position where I'm like, I never imagined that I was ever going to get. I'm making a lot more than what I was getting back then. So you see, sometimes setting goals really help you. Even when some things that you don't want come your way, you can be able to say no, because you already set goals that you want this, you know what you want. So when something that you don't want come your way, you can be able to say no, I want more. I know that I deserve more. You can even do like vision boards. This is something else I do. I do vision boards. Every year, in the beginning of the year, I just write down the things I want to achieve for that year. I make them look like pictures, so I'm seeing them, I'm like, this is what I want, So yes, that's another thing I do. I do vision board. I would advise you to do vision board. So the next step that I think will really help you to level up yourself in your 20s is you need to stop comparing yourself with others. Let me just tell you guys that in your 20s, you're going to see that some of your friends, they might be doing better than you. I'm not even going to come here and be lying to you, but let me tell you, you guys will not remain at the same place. Things will happen, life will happen that, make you start doubting yourself, or you might even see yourself start comparing yourself with people. Try to know that you're growing in your own pace. Even when you see that your friends or people around you are doing well, be happy for them, celebrate them, but keep going. Do not compare yourself with others. Do not compete with others. Compare yourself with your old self. If you look back at your life, at what you used to be, who you used to be, and you can see that you're doing well, that's good enough. Trust me, that is good enough. You should also try to mind your business. Like, really really mind your business in your 20s and stop talking about people. All this gossiping, talking about people, it will not help in your 20s. You need to have friends that what you guys are doing is that you guys are talking about your goals, about ideas, about things that you want to achieve. Not that you guys are talking about people, gossiping about people. In your 20s, try to remove those kind of things. Just make up your mind that you're not going to be that kind of person that will be poke-nosing into other people's business. You're not going to be that kind of person that you do not mind your business. Try to mind your business and don't compare yourself with anybody. Try to plan, okay? Planning is so important. Let me tell you, if you want to go far in life, your 20s is something that you need to teach yourself. Plan. And if you want to plan, start with making daily plans. For me, if I want to plan like my day, I plan it a day before. So now if you want to achieve something today, try to plan like at night. Imagine, just vision that day. How do you want that day to be like? How do you see that day will be like? Just write it down. It will help you. Most times, I don't even go back to read my plans, the thing I've written down. But because I have written them down, I already know what I want to achieve for the day. Somehow my mind just know, oh, this is what you're supposed to do, this is what you're supposed to do. I just know what I'm supposed to do. And when I go back to look at my plans, I realize that I really achieved all these things. And then if I see that there are some things I was not able to achieve, I make sure I push them to the next day. So it's important for you to plan. Very, very important. Plan your life, plan your day, plan your month, plan your week. Plan and give it to God. The next tip that I'll be sharing with you to level up in your 20s is that you need to go for knowledge. Get knowledge, get skill. See, in your 20s, this is just the best time to learn all that you want to learn, because in your 20s you're just trying to figure out what is working, what works for you. You're just trying to figure out your life. You really don't really know what you want most times. And even when you feel like you know what you want, as you're growing, I'm telling you, you will just change. Goals change, plans change. Some things that you're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, it will change. I never in any million years ever thought I was going to be a YouTuber. I never thought I could do it. If you tell me that I'm the one sitting down here talking to this camera, I'll pinch you. Because then I was so shy. I always saw myself as this very shy, reserved person, and I don't like to talk on camera. Like, I didn't see myself like that person. But I always wanted to be a motivational speaker. I remember that I wanted to do that, and I didn't even know how to go about it, you know. But I was a blogger, I was into writing, and I felt writing was a good spot for me. But I started with writing, I started being a blogger. I had a blog, and I was always writing, posting on my blog. So now I'm really good with writing, and now I can script. And then now God has helped me. I'm now talking to the camera. So you see, these are skills that I had been training myself long time. When I was writing, I didn't know that it's going to help me now, you know, as a YouTuber, and even write books or in anything. But now it's helping me. Your 20s is just the best time to get as much skills as you can get. Video editing, picture editing, anything you want to learn, Google it. Google is your friend. Google is your friend. Anything you want to learn, you can learn from YouTube, you can learn from Google. So your 20s right now is the best time for you to learn all that you want to learn. The next tip I'll be sharing with you to level up in your 20s is prayer and fasting. I know that some people don't really know how to pray, and some people don't know how to fast, but let me tell you, in your 20s, it's just the time for you to pray all the prayer you want to pray and fast all the fasting you want to fast. Because you don't even, the way you marry, you may not even have that time. You have kids, you have to take care of people, you have so many things to do. You may not have that time to pray. Trust me. So in your 20s is the best time for you to start praying. In your 20s is the best time for you to start fasting. Increase your spirituality. Get the knowledge you need to get from the Bible. Get to know God more. In your 20s is the best time, and it will really help you. Trust me, it will help you. Start praying for your husband from now. Even if you've not met the person yet, start praying for your husband, pray for your children, unborn children, everything. Pray for your goals. Why have I been able to get to this level? Is because I really pray. Yes, I plan, I set goals, I do all these things, but I also pray. Prayer is so important. Going to the next tip on how to level up in your 20s, try to save money. This is something I know that even personally I struggled with, like just saving money, because who does not like to spend money? Why are we hustling if it's not to spend this money? But I had to start teaching myself how to save money. Oh, it's important. You need to know how to save. You cannot spend and finish all the money that is coming in. Try as much as possible to make money, yes, and then you spend little from that money and invest the remaining ones. Do not spend all you have. If not, there'll just be time where maybe you go through like this emergency period and you'll be broke. And trust me, you don't want to be broke. I hate being broke, and that's the reason I try as much as possible to keep thinking, how can I make money? How can I save money? How can I just improve my life? It's so important in your 20s that you teach yourself how to save money, guys. Save your money, oh, save your money. The next tip to level up in your 20s is to learn how to work out. It's not like I don't like working out. I really do. I used to be really sporty when I was in university. You know, I used to run when I was in primary school. They used to call me to come and represent my school, to run and to do some kind of sport activities. But in your 20s, I don't know, you'll just be feeling lazy, and in your 20s you don't even want to work out, you don't want to do all those exercise and all those things. So this is something that you need to actually consciously tell yourself that you need to work out. When you're looking at people's body, you're admiring their body, you want their kind of body, you need to know that you need to do the hard work, you need to work out, you need to put in the work, and that's what is going to help you to achieve and get that body that you want. Okay, the final tip that I'm gonna be giving to you to help you level up in your 20s is to surround yourself with the right people. You know that saying, show me your friend and I'll tell you who you're gonna be. It's really true. When you surround yourself with people that are going places, people that you know this one is going somewhere, is going places, surround yourself with those kind of people. It will help you. It will help you because, like, the way they are thinking, you yourself, you realize that you're thinking like that. The way they are acting, you realize that you're acting like that. Surround yourself with people that will push you to your goals. If you are looking at me, what is helping my life is the people I surround myself with. Though I don't just talk to anyhow people, I don't just relate with anyhow people. I'm really conscious about my friends, and I'm conscious about the people I work with, because I know where I want to be, I know where I'm going to. And I'm not saying that, oh, okay, you should not make friends with people who you feel like they're lower than you. Yeah, those kind of people too, you need them too, because you are learning from everybody. It's not just from the people that you feel like, oh, this person is going somewhere. And me, I even learn from everybody. I learn from everybody. But it's so important for you to surround yourself with the right people. If you know that you want to go far in life, mind the kind of people that you relate with. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.